Hello and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. Today we're celebrating Earth Day here at the Hassayampa River Preserve, where we're surrounded by this beautiful green vegetation here in the Sonoran Desert. Let's go take a look. With its lush vegetation and flowing water, the Hassayampa River Preserve is known to be a unique hiking destination located near Wickenburg, Arizona. The preserve is about a 700-acre recreation hiking trail that features a river, rare wildlife, and a beautiful habitat. In 1987, the Hassayampa River became a preserve, and in 2017, the Nature Conservancy donated it to Maricopa County to become a part of the Maricopa County Park System.
My name's Jessica Bland. I'm the park supervisor for the Hassayampa River Preserve, which is part of the Maricopa County Park System. Many people are aware of the ecological importance and the natural beauty of the preserve, but few people realize the fascinating cultural history that the preserve has as well. The Visitor Center operates out of the original 1860s ranch house. We have a number of artifacts and natural specimens on display in the museum, the majority of which have been found here on the property. And so it gives people an opportunity to see the history and see the diversity of life that is located here.
My name is Eric Huff. I'm the interpretive ranger here at the Hassayampa River Preserve. If you take a stroll down any of our trails, it's generally a lot of shade on the trails. Going to be trickling water along the river. We have a spring-fed 4-acre pond called Palm Lake, which is a very peaceful spot to sit. You can see wildlife any time of year that you visit, and it's a great place to just get out and away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Over millennia, wildlife have called this place home, and riparian or stream-side ecosystems support a lot more life than surrounding types of habitat. So we're in the Sonoran Desert, which, even though it's one of the most lush types of deserts in the world, there are not as many species that live there. So the river supports many more species with the types of shelter and food, and then the existence of water that's present.
We're part of nature, and so many people are isolated from nature. Many people don't spend much time outside at all, and we've really lost our connection to nature. And we're suffering, and our planet is suffering because of that. And so if we can reestablish those connections and see the interdependence that we really have, then perhaps we'll be able to establish a better relationship with our planet so that we can move forward in a healthy way.
As humans, we're oftentimes at odds with how we live on this planet, and as our population has expanded, we're left with fewer and fewer natural places left. So having preserves available to be able to protect some of what remains, but also to allow for possible expansion of those over the years is important for our society and our species.
Did you know that Earth Day began in 1970, which was introduced by U.S. Senator Gaylord and is now celebrated on April 22nd worldwide? It's a concept of peace that demonstrates support and protection of the environment. Plus, it gives us an opportunity to appreciate the beautiful, generous planet we all share. Every day is a great day to be grateful for nature, life, and community. We'll be back with more and Doing More right after this. Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. Today we're here at the Hassayampa River Preserve celebrating Earth Day, where nature is both valued and embraced. Earth Day is a time to take in your surroundings, appreciate them, and make an effort to be kind to the planet. Whether through volunteering and cleaning our streets, donating to a climate change, pledging our solidarity with other species, or simply spending some time outdoors, however you decide to celebrate Earth Day, remember it's about moving towards the future, promoting environmental awareness so we can journey towards a healthier planet. While we enjoy this breathtaking scenery, let's take a look at an event that celebrates diversity.
This parade is not not just a parade for the sake of a parade. It's representative of pride.
The messages are all consistent. Transparency, inclusion.
You see all these hearts, all these balloons, all these rainbows. They actually celebrate love. Love is love.
I think there's a key message here that no matter who you are, who you love, that we're all in this together, that respecting people for who they are, bringing their very best selves, whether it's to work or to the community, is so important. So I couldn't be more thrilled to be here today.
The message here is that everyone is included because everyone is family. And you can tell we mean it.
It's something that I've had the opportunity to bring my daughter to the last few times. It's good to be able to teach her about inclusion, about accepting everyone. It's a fun event to come to, something I look forward to every year.
Cox Communications, I mean, we show love for our community, we show love for our employees, and being here today at the Phoenix Pride is just one of the many ways that we get to display that.
There are a lot of places in this country that are not necessarily friendly to all people of all walks of life. Phoenix is not one of them. We actually have a tremendous amount of corporate support across the valley for many different organizations in multiple industries, and they all support diversity, and Cox is one of the leading companies to participate. We put our money where our mouth is because diversity matters, because family matters. We also provide internet and media for the festival itself every year because people depend on us to bring them closer together.
It's great to work for a company that takes everything into account and is able to support multiple causes at multiple times. I think it's a big thing and something that makes me proud to say I work for Cox.
I've worked with Cox for about 4 years now, and never worked with another company like this. It's always very inclusive with the people and be who you are. I've never had an issue being out and proud from day one. It's just a part of the culture. It's not anything you have to ask anybody to do. Everybody just automatically does it, and they live in love and they live together as a team and as a family.
So great to see so many leaders and our front line out here really living their values and out here making the community better.
It's beautiful to see so many people willing to put aside their differences, to put aside what divides them, and to come together to represent love and to represent compassion together. You're getting to see a nice cross-section of every kind of person that wants to believe in compassion, kindness, openness, inclusion, equality, and equity. And that's what you're seeing here at this festival and this parade.
Since its inception in 1970, Earth Day continues to grow as a worldwide movement focused on promoting clean living and a healthy, sustainable habitat for people and wildlife alike. It's a day the entire family and community can celebrate together. We had a chance to visit with some remarkable youth who were recently recognized for their leadership abilities through the Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year program. Here's more.
So today is our Arizona State Youth of the Year breakfast, where we are honoring the 9 candidates across the state of Arizona for their achievements in their local Boys and Girls Clubs, celebrating them, and then naming our Arizona State Youth of the Year.
I started going to the Boys and Girls Club about the age of 9 because my dad wanted me to be able to have conversations and feel comfortable around people my own age.
I initially joined the club when I was 9 years old.
I went there one day just to see what it was like, and it was one of the best decisions of my life.
I joined the Boys and Girls Club 4 years ago to get a feel for how connected I can be to others.
A home away from home. It's always somewhere you can go where people will have your back.
I joined it because my mom said I was spending too much time watching TV, and she wanted me to be involved in my community, and the Boys and Girls Club was a good facet for that.
It helped me in so many different ways. It helped me become more social. It helped me develop my English skills a tremendous amount, and it's given me wonderful opportunities such as this one.
Boys and Girls Club means everything to me. It's definitely always been my second home since I started going there. I don't know who I would even be without them. They're my second family, and I depend on them for everything.
I was in my shell, so I was never able to communicate with others. I was quiet.
Youth of the Year program has been around for over 60 years. It's a celebration of honoring really the best of the best. So all of our kids that come through the club, it's honoring that journey. So it's the journey really of starting from very early all the way through high school.
Youth of the Year, for me, it means a better way to inspire people.
Youth of the Year to me means let me learn and grow with you while on the journey to being something greater.
Just an amazing opportunity to come out here and represent the Boys and Girls Club of Hassaymapa.
When it comes to young people, it takes a village. And so having the support of wonderful partners like Cox Communications. For this program, we have Fiesta Bowl Charities and Top Golf, amazing organizations here in the state who are committed to youth, committed to their futures. And we couldn't do the work we do here at Boys and Girls Club without those partners.
So we'll start with our Arizona Military Youth of the Year, Benjamin Lee Rabbert from Davis Mountain Air Force Base. 2019 Arizona Youth of the Year is Ayanna Jamison, Boys and Girls Club of Metro Phoenix.
So this is more than a career, this is really a passion of mine because it's impactful. It's what I did as a kid. And now when I see these kids that are growing up, it's like I see myself in a lot of them.
For my Boys and Girls Club, especially since it's a military Boys and Girls Club, I would say resiliency.
Inspirational.
Involvement.
Home. I think if I could describe the Boys and Girls Club in one word, it'd definitely be supportive.
Spontaneous.
Compassionate. Life-changing.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Clubs of America.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club. Thank you, Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club.
What an inspiring group of kids. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. Today we're at the Hassayampa River Preserve celebrating Earth Day and enjoying a variety of wildlife and beautiful landscape. Here are some other ways you can celebrate Earth Day: planting a tree, turning off lights, reserve water, recycling, purchasing biodegradable products, and traveling by carpool, riding a bike, or walking. We also traveled to National City, California to visit a family-owned car dealership that truly cares about their community. Take a look.
My dad, Frank, used to always say there's three things you do. You take care of the community, you take care of your customers, and you take care of your employees. And if you do those three things, you'll be very successful.
My dad was nominated for Time Magazine's Dealer of the Year. We all went to San Francisco for the National Auto Dealers Association convention.
One of the criteria for being chosen was being part of the community and the things that you do in the community. And I was one of 51 dealers throughout the country that was chosen, which I'm just blown away by that and humbled. Because that's that's something that I did not even expect, and to be there and be part of a lot of great dealers from around the country was an incredible thing.
Well, I know to my grandfather, family was everything, and so to be able to work with my family, I take a lot of pride in it, and I feel really honored to be able to do this every day.
You know, one of those items, the three pillars that Dad always talked about, was community and giving back. And we feel that that's truly important.
I think that it's not only good, but it's healthy, and it shows that the company realizes there are obligations outside of just selling cars and making money.
The family here at Frank Subaru has made a huge impact on our local community and Rady Children's Hospital.
You know, Rady's is a hometown charity for our Share the Love.
Through the Share the Love program, they've raised nearly $175,000 to help children in our hospital. We're so fortunate to be able to partner with them on the critical care that we provide for our kids.
Because of our efforts to show love to our customers and our community, Subaru has awarded us for the 4th consecutive year with the Subaru Love Promise Customer Commitment and Community Commitment Awards. We're proud to say that we are the only Subaru dealer in San Diego to win both awards.
I started here as a 2-day-a-week rental clerk in 1978. I think I've probably worn more hats in this company than just about any employee. It's important that they actually give back to the community. It does give a sense of pride.
In a lot of the community outreach, the things that we do work with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Veterans Village, Jackie Robinson YMCA, Rady's Children's Hospital. So there's quite a few that we work with, and we're proud to do that every year.
We also visited a special home away from home for families in San Diego, California. Here's more.
Since 1980, the San Diego Ronald McDonald House has worked very hard to provide a home away from home for families with a child in the hospital.
So here's your sticker that goes on your wristband. We're here for them. The hospital is taking care of their children. We basically take care of the parents in a way.
It means everything to us, basically, to be able to walk right across the street 2 seconds away, to go be at our son's side whenever we need to, no matter what time of day it is. So it's definitely a big sigh of relief to have a place like this to be able to stay at.
I think it's important to really understand where these families are coming from. And I like to say that they don't want to be here, but they're grateful that they have this option.
Each year the Ronald McDonald House is completely full. This last year we served about 933 families as our overnight guests. And then because of our location we're able to help a lot of other families, and that number of family members coming into the house is over 14,000 a year.
Since we've been here, we get 3 meals a day, and we're provided any outreach support that we need, and we know that we can reach out to anyone here at the Ronald McDonald House for any type of support.
One of the most important services we provide is a meal service for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we serve about 125,000 meals a year here at the Ronald McDonald House to families with a child in the hospital. Also here at the house, we've got a school away from school, so for families that are staying with us, their kids can go to school. We have a fitness center that we make available to anybody who comes into the house who has a child in the hospital. And then we have a play deck and also the very beautiful and very fun San Diego Padres Fowler Family Playroom. We have a lot of wonderful and very generous supporters here to the San Diego Ronald McDonald House. And then that other very key component, the 15th annual San Diego Dream House Raffle, our #1 fundraiser throughout the year that helps us do what we do every year. This year's San Diego Dream House Raffle makes available trips, cash, other prizes, and maybe even the San Diego Dream House, a beautiful multi-million-dollar house in the Scripps Ranch area, all for the price of a $150 raffle ticket. It's a great opportunity to win great prizes, and it's also a great opportunity to benefit the San Diego Ronald McDonald House.
Any type of donation to Ronald McDonald House is a great donation. I feel there's so much support for families who are in need. I think the biggest thing is that all of our kids are here. And so to know that those donations go towards everybody supporting us is it just means the world.
Stick around, we have more coming up on Doing More. Welcome back to Doing More. We traveled to Louisiana to visit a home with super fast internet powered by Giga Blast. Take a look.
We are located in a beautiful home by Manuel Builders in Ville des Côtes-Gelées in Broussard, Louisiana. So this home is powered by 1 gig residential service called Giga Blast. It's super fast internet. This home powers more than 60 connected internet devices that help people age in place or just live more conveniently in their own homes. You can cook, you can clean, you can connect with your loved ones or even your caregivers, all from Wi-Fi connected devices now, which makes it extremely easy for people to live in their homes as they age.
Today we are making a sweet potato and pork Cuban stew, and it's with the Smart Cook crock pot. I like the fact that you can turn them off and on from other places. Like if you decide I'm gonna run one more errand, but I don't wanna run home and turn off the crock pot, you can just take your phone and be like, I'm gonna switch you to warm. And then you get home and dinner's just like sitting there.
I am wearing a pendant button.
Home Life Care is one of the most comprehensive medical alert devices on the market today that gives seniors the ability to be able to call for help by simply using their voice when they don't have their pendant button on, where they can talk to an emergency monitoring service who will be able to find out what the problem is and send them the help that they need. It actually has a family app that helps family members monitor the older person without disturbing them and without invading their privacy. It's simplified technology that helps seniors age in place.
So we have taken virtual reality and made it a social experience for seniors.
Now this elephant at your 1 o'clock.
So we can take seniors back to their childhood home, to the church they got married in, where they went to school, even the home they raised their family. And we're only able to do that thanks to the rapidly increasing quality of internet. And Cox allows you to really go wherever you want.
So Trapalo is a connected health solutions provider, and we're actually owned by Cox Business, so allowing people to receive health care from the comfort of their own home. They're able to have health care, take their vitals, take their readings, and have video interactions with their clinician from their home, which is fantastic, especially for the population who wants to age in place.
I live and breathe home life. So I'm a caregiver for 3 generations. People with Alzheimer's and also people with autism tend to wander. So it's really important to know when that front door or back door opens or where, so you can get there immediately. So for example, on the back door, I have a harp. On the front door, I have a dinosaur roar. Smart devices literally are that safety net for me. I am not a technology geek. If this was hard, I wouldn't use it. And you can check it out at cox.com/homelife to even tour it and test it out before you get it. And then Cox will come in and set up the whole thing.
We want to thank the Hassayampa River Preserve for allowing us to visit this beautiful oasis in celebration of Earth Day. Take action year-round and get involved through the environmental movement across the globe. Give to the cause and spread the word about protecting our environment so we can create a healthy, more sustainable future. When we come together as a community, the impact can be monumental. So celebrate Earth Day every day. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.